Last week on Dual Game Calls Whitetail Frenzy, the Silver Fox Jeff Perry from Team Kenny filled his Ohio tag on a beautiful Ohio buck. Then, the Chili Man D. Cowger from Custard Stand Hot Dog Chili increased the lead for Team Kenny as he filled his buck tag in the Hoosier State. Then, the father-son duo of Bob and Justin Miller added a few points to Team Aaron's score with a nice doe harvest. Heading into this week, Team Aaron will be playing major catch-up as our score is currently Team Aaron 621 and Team Kenny 1187. There is no shortage of brotherly love between Aaron and Kenny Davis. The Davis brothers were born and raised in the Appalachian Mountains of southern West Virginia and have fiercely competed with one another in every aspect of life. Season 4 of Whitetail Frenzy takes a drastic turn as each brother has hand-selected their own team of bow hunters. Team Kenny and Team Aaron will take you on a journey of highs and lows while competing for a grand prize of $20,000.
Well, welcome to week 10 of the Whitetail Frenzy competition between Team Aaron and Team Kenny. Hey, buddy.
Well,
I'm
you
on
see what
top.
that is, don't you?
I'm on top by over 300 points. We got 4 weeks of this thing left. I've been talking a lot of trash because I'm on top. I don't think he has the stamina, him nor his team, to make a comeback.
You see what that was?
It looks like you have a shovel.
I do.
Digging your own grave.
No, I'm digging out of a hole this week. We've created a hole. We're down to 300 some points, but my team, here we go.
Yeah, you're right. Brian and Derica, they're going to be in the stand here in West Virginia, and I know Brian and Derica, they put a lot of time in. Derica practices with her elite bow a lot. They got some good bucks on trail camera. They might get it done, but man, you still got a big hole to climb out of. Let's join Brian and Derica here in West Virginia.
You hear that? Your voice is crackling a little bit. That's fear. That's fear because you know what's getting ready to happen.
No, that's not going to happen. Well, let's join Brian and Derica from Team Aaron, see if they can put a big boy on the ground.
Brian and Derica Bradley from Team Aaron know the mountains of West Virginia can produce some great bucks. They have put in ample time scouting the area and have positioned themselves in a funnel, hoping to catch a big buck cruising through the area. Whitetail Frenzy is brought to you by Dual Game Calls. Get real, get dual. Elite Archery, the world's most shootable bow. Covert Scouting Cameras, size does matter. Slick Trick Broadheads, the original all-steel broadhead. Warner Law Offices, call 304-345-6789. Slash Arrows with integrated inset blades. Wild and wonderful West Virginia. The Cirrus Wind Indicator. This segment of Whitetail Frenzy is brought to you by Go Wild Camo, lethal addiction mineral and attractant. Camex Crossbows, built like no other.
I've spent so many hours in the stand this year, and once I actually had the opportunity, I thought I blew it.
Derica put an absolute perfect shot on her with her elite. We're going to go over here, take a look at the arrow.
All right, let's go.
That's her first pass.
It is.
All right, now let's go up here and find this baby. There he is. Yeah. Here, let me hold your bow. Hey, that thing's bigger.
We came into West Virginia for a late season. It's December the 10th, and we hunted this morning, and we saw a couple, but wasn't able to get it done, so we were hoping to get back in the stand this evening, and looks like that's what we did.
She put one down, folks. I mean, that is a beautiful West Virginia deer.
After Derica has taken down this beautiful West Virginia whitetail with a gross score of 128 inches, this adds 128 points to Team Aaron's score.
Well, I got to give props to Brian and Derica. Derica made a great shot on that whitetail. She put down a 128-inch deer, a Pope and Young deer right here in West Virginia with her elite bow, and gave some points for Team Aaron.
Thank you. Thank you.
Gave you some points, but I'm still way out in front.
Yeah, but guess what? You ever heard the name Elijah Bennett? You
Yeah.
heard that name before?
Yep. He was your first round draft pick, wasn't he?
He's on my team, and I picked him for a reason. When you follow Elijah and you see what he does, he's one of those hunters and outdoorsmen. He does everything right. Everything right.
You have a lot of guys that are killers. You have a lot of guys that are great videographers.
Yeah.
This guy's both. He truly is, I think, in this industry, when it comes to both, he's one of the best. I still got a big lead. I'm not too worried, but I know Elijah is probably going to get it done. This man's done his homework, and I know he's on some good bucks.
Boys, we're ready to go. Let's try it. See what happens.
Well, it's the end of July. Nick and I's here in southeastern Ohio. We got out today to try to put a food plot in. We're going to do some turnips and radishes and also some oats on the outside corner. This is my first time really putting in a nice food plot, and as you guys can see in my background here, you got Nick plowing up the field, and it's going to be interesting. I had some great bucks here last year, a real nice 2.5-year-old 10-point, and I'm going to be anxious to see what we get this year. So you guys hang in here with us, and hopefully you'll be seeing us take some nice bucks off this food plot here this fall. We are about done for the day, and then Nick and I is going to relax and go watch bean fields in central Ohio. It's October 29th. Dad and I are here in southeastern Ohio. Daylight's just breaking, and we had it look like a giant furloughs. I have a Cooper trail camper out there, so we'll be able to tell what it is, but he didn't go real far out to the flat here, so stick with this, and hopefully when that big 10 steps out. Beautiful day. It's pretty chilly this morning. It's supposed to get hot quick, but it's my birthday today, so let's see if I can get a big present.
This segment of Whitetail Frenzy is brought to you by Custom Bow Equipment. competition-inspired hunting sites. Peanut addiction. The addiction is real.
Well, it's a little after 5 o'clock. The wind has been crazy. Temperatures are pretty warm. It's got to be pushing 80 degrees. Haven't seen any deer yet. The whole day in general has been slow. I mean, I checked some cameras. Didn't have very much activity on any of my cameras this morning, but anyway, it's October 29th. It's the pre-rut. Bucks are on their feet. It can get exciting at any time. You just gotta be in the woods to get it done, and who knows what you'll see. Matt. I think I just hit low on that deer. Perfect shot. I rushed it. He started to walk out of the camera.
Your number one draft pick, really? Your number one draft pick. Sometimes you have people that are great performers, but when the pressure is on, you guys are in the hole. We're heading into the fourth quarter. You are down. It's a chip shot. He has a good buck right under him, and he missed. So you just lost 10 points. You get 10 points deduction for a miss. Hey, Elijah, I know you did your homework. I know you're devastated, but I can't say that I'm not disappointed. I mean,
Well,
I'm pretty happy.
If you think
right now.
Elijah's going to give up after that, you're crazy.
I know he's not
Absolutely
gonna
crazy.
give up.
He's not going to give up. That man is persistent. Like I said, he does everything right. One little mess up, it's not going to get him down. Guess what? He's going to be right back in the tree. He's going to be right back after a big buck.
You're right. The West Virginia gun season is coming in. Elijah hasn't filled a tag at all this year. He's still devastated over his miss. I'm still pretty happy because I know that basically set you back another 10 points. But let's climb in the stand with Elijah Bennett right here in West Virginia. See if he can close this point gap a little bit and get Big Brother some points. Hi, I'm Kenny Davis with Whitetail Frenzy, and I have the new Viper Trick by Slick Trick Broadheads. As you can see, this is not your typical 4-blade broadhead. You have 2 primary blades here giving you a 1 1/16 inch cut, and then you have 2 smaller blades giving you a 7/8 inch cut. I have been blown away by the performance of this broadhead, from the fantastic downrange field point accuracy to the unbelievable penetration. The Viper Trick is going to get the job done no matter what big game animal you're after. If you're looking for a broadhead that you can count on that's going to get the job done time after time, look no further than the Viper Trick from Slick Trick Broadheads.
This segment of Whitetail Frenzy is brought to you by Custard Stand, the world's finest ready-to-eat hot dog chili. Close grip bow handle. Decap turkey broadhead. Scott Releases, the #1 name in the release game. Lynch Mob Game Calls. Call your game. McCulley Taxidermy. And by Appalachian Realty Group.
Well, it's opening day here in West Virginia. It's the coldest day of the year, 17 degrees. Dad and I got finally set up this morning. Looked like pack mules coming in here with all the food. a shot. And Dad looks over and center. There he is again. And a doe was right there and below him. He was about 225 yards bedded down. And we're getting closer to losing camera light here shortly, within an hour and a half. And he stayed over there bedded down. I just put a shot. I had a clear shot right behind his shoulder.
Sharing this moment with Dad is unbelievable. We haven't really got to share killing a nice buck like this in years, and today we got lucky and we captured it on film, and this is once again a great 9-point. This is the fourth 4.5-year-old buck we've shot off this farm in 2 years, and we're super excited.
Elijah Bennett has successfully got on the board during the West Virginia firearms season. Elijah's buck had a gross score of 114 inches. Team Aaron will receive 114 points for the gross score and 10 bonus points for a solo filmed hunt, but will receive a 20-point deduction for using a firearm and a 10-point deduction for the animal being out of focus, giving Team Aaron 94 total points for this hunt.
Climbing the ladder.
Climbing the ladder by calling you little brother.
You're right.
Climbing the ladder.
You know, a lot of you all that are watching, Elijah shot this buck. He's 114 inches, and I know a lot of you are thinking, you know, why is he shooting this deer? Well, the area Elijah was hunting, that particular property in West Virginia, you know, that area, out of all of his trail cameras all year, that was one of the biggest bucks he had on camera. That deer was actually on his hit list. 114-inch buck. You know, he killed it with a gun, so it's a 20-point deduction with our scoring system because he killed it with a gun.
That's okay.
You're right.
I'll take it.
94 points.
Thank you, Elijah.
94 points. Minus 10 points for the miss earlier. Derek is 128 inches. You know what? I'm still way in the lead. We're headed into episode 11 next week. I still got a big cushion. We're headed to Saskatchewan, Canada next week. I'm going with my elite bow. Aaron, he's so far in the hole, he's not even taking any chances.
Sorry,
he's taking a gun with him.
I'm a diehard bow hunter.
Lost
I don't
Creek
gun hunt
Outfitters.
very often at all.
Yep.
But hey, for desperate times, calls for desperate measures.
Well, last year I killed one of probably my most favorite buck of all time. Not #1 scoring, but he was 156 inches as an 8-point. Saskatchewan, Canada, Lost Horse Creek Outfitters. Aaron and I are headed back. Head-to-head competition. We're headed north to Saskatchewan next week. See who comes out on top.
As Week 10 comes to a close, Team Aaron has made up some ground, but still trails, as your score is Team Aaron 833 and Team Kenny 1187. Next week on Dual Game Calls Whitetail Frenzy, your hosts Kenny and Aaron Davis will meet in a head-to-head showdown as they test their skills in the extreme cold weather of Saskatchewan, Canada, while hunting giant whitetails with Lost Horse Creek Outfitters.
Well, I got to take my hat off, give it to Brian and Dick. No, I'm going to say take my hat off. Let's start. You ready? I was going to take my hat off and I didn't.
And he missed it.
No. I
got to take my hat off.
I didn't miss it.
Yes, you did.
I just
got to take my hat off. What's
on
this
the way
look
out,
like?
I didn't want to take it off.
What's that look like?
Because I was afraid my hair was going to be like this.
I got to take my hat off.
All right. So.
Wow. I'm back in action. This is Buck Juice's a secret to our success.
Closed captioning provided by LeeCast.com, the official voiceover of Whitetail Frenzy.